Hi everybody, my name is Sean O'Kane with Chip Estimate TV, your IP resource for your next chip design in the world of the EDA industry. We're here at the TSMC OIP Forum. This is the third annual OIP Forum here with TSMC. My guest today is Chuck Byers. He's the management consultant with TSMC and also an adjunct professor at Santa Clara University. Thank you very much for being here.
Well, thank you for being here at the OIP Forum.
Oh yeah. So tell me, why are you holding the forum in the first place?
Well, I think clearly the message to the entire semiconductor industry, as everybody knows, is no one company can do it all. And the idea behind this is to really set the stage for next generation designs by pulling together all of the design resources in a true collaborative effort to help to deliver time to market to our mutual customers, chip designers.
Absolutely fabulous, and that's a great, straightforward goal. And what are some of your partners talking about? What are they taking away?
Oh man, I mean, some of the conversations today have been very, very interesting around how does cloud computing, for instance, fit into speeding the shorter design cycle. You know, how it will time to market. Of course, there's a lot of discussion that's going on around security and that kind of thing. But you know, the whole idea about how you use these technologies to deliver on that promise of collaboration has been a great deal of the focus here today.
And now, how has OIP benefited the design engineer?
Well, I think what it's helped them do is really help the partners deliver the kind of IP, the kind of EDA tools, the kind of flows that allow them to generate first-time silicon success. I think that's really been the key. You know, clearly the design challenges are such that the exchange of data, the exchange of information is absolutely critical to that first-time success. And this sets the forum, this sets the opportunity for people to talk, to begin to establish those relationships that lead to more formal agreements that lead to those kinds of products and benefits.
And I'd like to say that TSMC has a microsite within chipestimate.com, and many of your partners here, IP developers, are our partners with Chip Estimate, who have IP developed specific to the TSMC manufacturing technologies. And so what's really very, very nice about this relationship is designers go into chipestimate.com, into the TSMC IP microsite, or our chipestimate.com, and they find the IP exactly what they want to use very, very quickly and get a high-level conversation with your partners. And in turn, that shortens the design cycle. And that's what it's all about, and it is collaboration here.
And certainly that's the spirit of what we're trying to accomplish, and it's good to hear these kinds of stories because this has really been 3 years in the making, and I think when we first started out there was some head scratching and say, well gee, that's nice, but what's the outcome? And I think that's a perfect example of the outcome.
Well, that's the next question, and the last question is, what are some of the overall important outcomes generated from this event?
Gee, well, I mean, you know, I think if you look from the TSMC perspective at some of the things that they have done with reference flow 11.0, I think if you look at some of the things that they have done with the analog mixed signal reference flow 1.0, if you look at some of the well, there's a new one they just announced today, and that was they've started a new soft IP alliance. Again, to speed, you know, time to market for some of the more advanced technologies, 2820. I mean, I think those are some of the hardcore things that you're seeing grow out of this initiative that are important to the industry.
Perfect. Well said. Thank you so much, Chuck, for being with us. My guest, Chuck Byers, a managing consultant with TSMC and a professor over at Santa Clara University. So thank you very much for joining us at Chip Estimate TV. We'll see you again.